unparalleled at times. That game, especially, keeping the Peeps scoreless. But the Peeps still did have a few chances.
Yeah, I mean, it looked good from the Peeps, and I don't want to disrespect them at all because the Peeps, they have their moments now. A double commit from NRG, but it doesn't even matter. Justin has the cleanup. You send 2 players at the ball and still get a goal.
Yeah, and this one, AJ was on the back wall, but had no boost to deal with it. And the light shot from Justin, that was enough. It wasn't a hard shot, but it didn't need to be. AJ was flying across the net with no boost. Another quick goal at the hands of Justin. NRG find themselves defending on the lead, and now the pass from Justin, and Garrett will finish. NRG are in form.
These kickoffs have been going in the way of NRG so well, and Justin, he scooped that ball perfectly into the midfield. The passing has been on point. Normally you expect Justin to be the guy who's receiving a lot of these hits, going for those crazy 1v1 plays, but this time he's the playmaker, setting everybody up. Even in the last game, to get that security, we saw him bang it all the way over to Squishy. This time, it's Garrett G on the other side.
NRG, they're looking great so far, Turtle. The passes from Justin, pardon me. Justin is one of those players that really can swing a series, and he is such an impact player. And we're already seeing that as he scores this one up. The pass from Squishy, Justin is popping off.
Yeah, and we're looking at the defense right now from the Peeps. Gyro's running back. He has a little bit of boost in the tank. He needs to go for an instant challenge because his teammate just went for that 50. He doesn't have any boost. He's rotating back. Nobody's there from the Peeps to challenge. NRG, the speed at how they rotate towards the ball is what get them so many opportunities. And again, it proves to be successful. The Peeps defense looking like they don't know what's going on. They're disorganized, and they can't get things slotted in.
Gonna have to play more defense. Garrett's shot didn't have the placement that was required, but still forcing the Peeps to use up boost. Now the save from Garrett, jumping very early to get in the way of that one. Justin will stick with it. Now finally retreating. Pass across mid was blocked by Squishy, who's denying that midfield play. Justin. Finally retreat. AJ can't get it past Squishy. Squishy, a brick wall in the midfield right now for NRG. Off the sidewall, Justin will pop it up high. AJ.
Demo.
First tap, doesn't have enough boost to stay in the play. Illusion comes to help him out, and Garrett will poke it down to the corner. Second attempt off the backboard. Justin, the shot bounces right in, 4-0. NRG is crushing the Peeps.
Yeah, this positional awareness for the Peeps is what's plaguing them. You have to get a challenge earlier on because at NRG, they're banging it off the backboard, expecting a pass to come out. The Peeps can't match that speed and get up to the shot. They're giving away so much free real estate to NRG. And again, off the kickoff,
what is
NRG?
This? Oh
they
my
are
goodness.
So dominant at the start of this.
We are 2 minutes into this, about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
AJ has 8 points. NRG has 5 goals. What is this game?
I have no idea. And it's weird because NRG, I've noticed they struggle the most in these quarterfinal situations. You know, they had a close series against XZ in that region.
Oh,
they
my
won.
goodness.
The kickoffs. What is happening? This is destruction on the side of the Peeps.
I don't even know what's worse than destruction.
Wow.
This is incineration.
Yeah. It's just dust. At this point, the defense is left in dust, James.
Well, we'll see how the Peeps recover.
There's 3 minutes left. I didn't even realize this.
Yes, this has the potential to be record-breaking. But we'll see how the game finishes out. Still not even halfway through. 6-0 for NRG. Justin back to Squishy, the back pass. Squishy got the demo as well. It smoke screened AJ, but AJ was still able to get that clear. AJ, every time that I've gone to his cam, he is running on 1 or 2 small pads.
Yeah.
Clears this to the corner. And had to go for the 50. Couldn't get that corner boost either, but Gyro helps out. Passed over to Illusion, but Illusion side flipped, and now he's out of rotation. Garrett with the 50.
Oh, the bump
back,
too.
the flick, and the goal from Garrett G.
It's too much. Every single angle is coming at you from NRG. You've got the bumps. You've got the passing from the sidewalls. Garrett G with the solo flicks after Gyro had gotten bumped. That's what opened up that little corner pocket for him to slot in. NRG, this is the most dominant I think we've ever seen them in a quarterfinals matchup. Every single kickoff goes their way, and the Peeps can't counter it.
They aren't messing around, that's for sure. Justin has 5 goals. 5 goals for Justin.
It's resilient at this point.
We'll see if NRG decides to score on themselves to get that infamous score line. Because it doesn't seem like the Peeps have it in them. Evolution. Upfield. Now, Wave Dash controls the dribble. Pinch back to AJ. Light touch isn't good enough. Squishy will get to the ground. Gets demoed, however, by Illusion. And now back-to-back demos for the Peeps. Maybe they'll finally get some space. Another demo from Gyro. We're seeing the physicality.
Yeah, it's still not working, though. You're taking them out, but you're also out of rotation. Now Gyro has to get this hit. You're scrambling around on defense. I like the physical plays, and it's still not working against NRG because their defense rotations are planned to handle that type of panic situation, and they always have somebody rotating in net in case that happens.
Squishy up early to block that shot. And Turtle, I don't think there's anything that the Peeps can do right now. They've tried bringing out those demos. They're just struggling for boost. Every time I look, the boost is so low, and it forces them to dive for balls and get out of position, and NRG keeps punishing them. It's brutal.
It's really tough to watch, too. Oh, here's another one.
A double hat trick. 6 goals for Justin.
We don't even get the Brazil anymore. There was a Brazil previously when these guys faced off in a best-of-7 against the Peeps, and now we've gone even farther. An 8-0 scoreline here in Game 2. There were 3 minutes left. How many goals were there? Like 5 already? We've been breaking it down. The Peeps still can't get one. Gyro doesn't even have the controller in his hand at this point. They need to reset going into Game 3.
We'll see if they can even get one. Justin, 6 goals on 7 shots.
Insane.
So far, the day's starting out well. Evolution will clear it downfield off a good challenge. AJ up early, but doesn't get the greatest hit. And Justin will leave it for Garrett. Testing net. Squishy to the corner. Clear from AJ, and that'll touch the ground.
Wow.
And for the Peeps, they can finally move on from this game. NRG with an 8-0 win.
Yeah.
And that is a rare scoreline.
I was going to say earlier,